Life for a student is not as easy as it looks. From studying long hours to working for that extra bucks to leading a lifestyle in keeping up with interests and passion, the 24-hour day may seem too short for many of them. While students are busy with these essential things in life, it is important they keep an eye on their savings and investments. Stocks can be a valuable part of your investment portfolio. Owning stocks in different companies can help you build your savings, protect your money from inflation and taxes, and maximize income from your investments. College can be an excellent time to begin exploring investment opportunities. An international student on an F1 visa is allowed to invest in the stock market. Thus, F1 students can invest in stocks and day trade. There is no specific law against this, and it's considered a passive income as well. So, what exactly is an F1 student visa? The F1 student visa is a non-immigrant visa that allows international students to enter the US and study at institutions certified by the Student and Exchange Visitor Program, or SEVP. It is the most popular type of student visa for students seeking to study at an US university or college. And you can only apply for your F1 visa after an accredited US institution accepts your college application. If you want to apply for a F1 student visa or are having difficulty to do so, we recommend you to check our detailed step-by-step video guide on the F1 visa application process. You can also check out our video on frequently asked questions on the F1 visa, so you can nail that interview and get your F1 visa as soon as possible. Can F1 visa holders invest in the US stock markets? Yes. Anybody can invest in the US stock market. However, it's necessary to provide a tax ID number or social security number when opening up a stock market account. This is for the purpose of paying taxes. The question that's not being asked is whether or not by investing in the stock market a person could acquire immigration status. If an investment is passive, then no, a person could not acquire status. On the other hand, if a person was in the stock market on behalf of others and this was his career, then yes, a person could potentially get a green card that way, depending on the person's specific opportunities. How much tax has to be paid on the dividends as an F1 student? Currently, foreign nationals are subjected to a 30% tax on dividends or any stock-related capital gains. It will be the same for F1 students or H1B holders. This is something that needs to be kept in mind when investing. Also, you need to submit a Form W8BEN form with your stockbroker for IRS tax purposes. How much can international students invest in the US stocks? Well, there is no maximum or minimum amount students can invest in US stocks. Some brokerage accounts have limits as to how much you can invest in a given day or a given week. Otherwise, the government does not restrict how much students can invest in stocks. Here are some best investing apps for international students to invest in the US stocks. Robinhood, Fidelity, M1 Finance, Betterment, First Trade, TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab. What do I need to have for doing stock trading as an F1 student? Typically, most of the stock brokerage firms require social security numbers for stock trading. To apply for a social security number, you can use that on-campus offer letter or CPT or OPT authorization document and take all your current documents like passport, I-20, I-94 form and apply for a social security number at Social Security Administration Office or SSA office. You can check the full details at the SSA website. The link will be given in the description below. If you do not have a social security number, can you still do stock trading as an F1 student? While many stock brokerage firms require a social security number, you are not out of luck. If you do not have one, you will have to apply for an ITIN number or individual taxpayer identification number and can use the same when applying for stock brokerage accounts. While some of the firms accept ITIN number, it totally depends on the stock brokering firms and you need to check with the one that you are interested in. What are some of the popular stockbrokers that offer trading accounts for F1 students? TradeKing is one of the most popular stock brokerage services. You may also look at Scottrade and other companies. Some companies may have some limits for trading or may not accept F1 students. You need to check with the firm. Conclusion? So, above points are some of the most important information that F1 students need to know about stock trading. Therefore, F1 students can definitely do stock trading as long as they do it passively and pay the tax. It is important that F1 students, while they are still on their visas, follow employment rules and keep an eye on any changes or news regarding international students. Violation of any rule could lead to deportation. And lastly, invest carefully. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you liked the video and have a firm understanding of how to invest in the US stock market. Comment down below if you missed out on any important point. Share with your friends who need it. Do visit our website to get premium admission counseling services from professional counselors to address your study abroad needs. If you have any other questions or queries, you can also drop a mail at customer.support@student.com. Thanks for watching.